What's up, people? This is my very first weekly update, and I'm very excited to share with you guys. I detailed in my last video that I'm going to be 35 this week, and I am 35 pounds overweight. So, what I really want to do is lose those 35 pounds. I've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes, trying to make this a more comprehensive journey or find ways to document it. So bear with me. So last week was my first week that I wanted to start. And I understand that you really can't fully start unless you have some type of level, some type of leveling. So what I wanted to do last week is figure out what my actual maintenance calories were. Because we always hear you need to be in a calorie deficit, a deficit, a deficit. But a deficit from what? So I really did need to level in and figure out what those maintenance calories are for myself. And so, what are maintenance calories? In the simplest terms, your maintenance calories are about how many calories your body needs in a day for your weight to stay pretty much the same. So, let's say my maintenance calories were about 1,800 calories a day. If I averaged around 1,800 calories and kept my normal activity level, theoretically, my weight should stay somewhere around the same range. So I'm not really eating enough to consistently lose weight, but I'm not eating enough to consistently gain weight. So that's my maintenance. And remember, all of our bodies are burning calories all day long. And you burn calories just walking around, cleaning the house, chasing your kids, going to work, exercising. But your body is also burning calories just to keep you alive. Your heart is beating, you're breathing, your brain is working, you're digesting food, your body is doing something even when you're sitting on the couch and watching TV. So, how do we figure out maintenance calories? There are calculators online that can give you an estimate based on things like your age, height, weight, sex, activity level. You'll sometimes see this called your TDEE, which stands for your total daily energy expenditure. But don't let that big name scare you because it scared me at first. I'm like, what is that? But the TDEE is basically saying about how many calories does your body burn in an average day. And I really want to emphasize the word estimate because a calculator doesn't know exactly what your individual body is doing. One of the best ways to learn your actual maintenance range is to track your calories and weight over time, which is what I did, and which is why I'm very excited to share my results. So if you see here on week 1, these are my weekly weigh-ins and my calorie intake. So Google will tell me that for my height and my weight of being 4'11", 163 pounds starting off, that my maintenance would be about 18 to 1900 calories. But as I'm seeing, even from Sunday to Monday, I lost approximately zero point 0.7 pounds, and I ate 1456 calories. And so for me, I would probably say my maintenance, if I wanted to stay at 163, would probably be close to 1600, not the 1900. So I used this week to kind of track to see how many calories I could really intake before I actually, gain more weight. And I've noticed that I would say I would probably want to be under the 1500 calorie mark. So for me, in terms of losing weight, I want to make sure that I'm under that 1500 calories. And so I have not made myself accountable. And so I feel like this is the only way where I can be like, girl, you didn't post, girl, you didn't take a picture. So just to give myself some type of goal, like every week, which will be every Sunday, I will be taking a picture of myself, videos of myself, so I can track my weekly progress. And I'm also weighing myself daily, and I'm tracking my calories. And now I'm more intuitive in terms of what I want to eat, and I do want to move more extreme, and I'll talk to you about that a little bit later in this video. So today, I wanted to let you know about my maintenance journey. So last week, I didn't change anything. I felt like the most I probably did change was because I'm mentally in it now, I'm trying to be more cognizant of what I am actually eating. It's my little baby. I'm trying to be more cognizant of what I'm eating. So I felt like I mentally was like, all right, if I don't eat that many snacks, or okay, the back of the package says you're going to have 13, just have 13. So I did more of that, kind of that intuitive thing. But really honestly didn't change anything about my diet, because I really did want to see what I was actually eating, and was I gaining weight, was I losing weight throughout the week. And I dialed down from all the calories that I did track, and the things that I did eat. And of course, because I was weighing myself daily, I understood which things like made me lose weight, which things kind of made me feel more bloated, and also which things made me gain weight. And if you know, couldn't guess, the days I ate fattier foods like, you know, fried chickens and fried fish, I gained weight. And the times where I felt like I was more cognizant or unintentionally intermittent fast, like I kind of like maybe had like orange juice or like a green juice for breakfast, and I didn't eat anything at all until probably like just a snack at lunchtime or a salad at lunchtime, and then like had a decent dinner. Those are the days that I actually either maintained my weight or lost weight. And so I am happy to announce that I lost 2 whole pounds, and that's from literally doing nothing. So I'm very, very proud of myself for doing that, just losing those 2 pounds doing nothing. So that that makes me feel really good to know that I'm just on track, just by like every now and then even saying, oh, Ivana, that's too much. Oh, that's too much. So I'm proud of that. And so, but this week, what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to hold you guys, it's my birthday week. So I might be splurging. So because I know that on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, I am going to feast. That's just my prerogative for this week. And it's going to be a good feast before I actually go into my deep dive extreme weight loss the following week. So next week. You okay? Go into my deep dive in my extreme weight loss the following week. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, I believe I'm going to do these extreme measures to see essentially how far I can tolerate it before I kind of go insane. So what are these extreme measures? These extreme measures will include intermittent fasting and or dry fasting and or water fasting. So today, because I did eat yesterday, I didn't want a full-blown dry fast today. So I already had just like a cup of water that had some electrolytes in it. And I don't have any plans on eating anything for breakfast or for lunch. And we most likely will have either pasta, like a red sauce pasta with ground turkey, or maybe nachos. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Been feeding some nachos. So I might really just do one meal a day, and I might start just like a juice on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then on Friday, before we get into the crazy festivities, because I know I'm feasting on Thursday. I got plans on Thursday. I'm feasting on Thursday. So on Friday, I might just do another water fast. But I do think what will help, because it's helped me before, is to essentially dry fast it out starting from 10 p.m. the night before to noon. So I think I'm going to do that. So 10 p.m. to noon, the next morning, I'm going to dry fast. So that's no water, no food, no nothing, no electrolytes, no nothing. I've done that before, and that's never been a problem for me in terms of like headaches or feeling like, that keto flu or that fasting, those fasting migraines. So yeah, so I'm going to dial it down right now. On Monday, Tuesday, because I already drank some today and it's Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'll be dry fasting it from 10 p.m. the night before to noon. And then I will be doing like liquid cleanses. I'll have my last meal today, a meal today. and I will be just liquid fasting Tuesday and Wednesday. I will be feasting on Thursday, which most likely I will be intermittent fasting again on Thursday morning. Like, I most likely will try to do the dry fast on Thursday morning too, and then have my dinner and stuff on Thursday night. And then on Friday, I'll do the dry fasting again. And most likely we'll continue with just like juices, like little smoothies, protein shakes. And then I'm feasting, big feasting on Saturday and Sunday. And I will be able to show you guys videos and pictures of my week, and also any additional weight loss updates. So moving forward, this is kind of like a first introductory video. I wanted to show you guys my results of what I looked like at the beginning, what I look like now, and then I will show you my calories. Maybe not all the calories, because I might not track all the calories, but if I do track the calories, I will post the calories too. But then also, because I do weigh myself daily no matter what, just to make sure that I am on the right, doing the right things, I will post my daily weigh-ins. So you guys will get a lot just to see what works and what doesn't work, especially too because for me, I am a itty bitty thing. I am 4'11 and 3/4, and I am still like, I pivot going back and forth since I've had my daughter, between 155 and 165. And you know, at 4'11, under 5 feet, being in the 60s, 160s is kind of, we a little round, and my body doesn't carry the weight in all the right places, if you know what I mean. So I need to get back down to my not even pre-baby weight. It's just this like 125-ish, 130 is probably a weight that I feel very comfortable in the clothes that I like to wear and want to wear. And yeah, so around, I want to get to the 125. 118 would be a miracle, but I am really solely wholly reaching for the 125, because I know that's when I do feel like my skinniest, but also feel like I'm like a little on the thicker side. And so I could eat a meal, but I could miss a meal, and I could eat a meal and miss a meal, you know. So I'm really excited to share this journey with you guys and to go on this journey for myself. And I just have so many whys of why I'm doing this. Like, I just really want to feel better. I don't want to feel insecure or have this socially awkwardness when I'm going outside or trying on new clothes or having to return clothes, or because once again, I'm small. Like, I'm in certain larges, and every now and then I could fit a medium, but because I'm too little to wear some of these larges, I look boxy, or it's boxy on me, and I don't want to keep looking boxy anymore. And I don't want to keep looking like Adam Sandler either. So I am really excited to start this journey, and I will be seeing you guys in the shorts, most likely daily, well, every other day, and weekly right here. So see you soon.